Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I have Neuro Coffee in hand and it is perfect. All right. We are back after a very long weekend. Had a great weekend. The beginning of the weekend was the birthday bash and extended all the way through the weekend. It was like one big continuous party for about 3 or 4 days. Had a great time. Hope everybody else did too. Quick housekeeping item. The applications for the Intensive 18 will be open this week. Be looking for that in your email. If you're not on the email list, please go to billhartmanpt.com, billhartmanpt.com. Go to the end of any blog, put your email in there, and you will be first notified when applications are open. Digging into today's Q&A, this is with Jordan. Jordan's a PT student, and he had a question in regard to fake throws. When we're talking about fake throws, we're definitely concerned with issues of connective tissue behavior and gut behavior, as we are with any implement type of an activity. So we're talking about golf clubs, tennis rackets, throwing a baseball, swinging a bat, throwing a football. Anytime we have an implement, we have gut behaviors that we have to attend to. The difference between a fake throw and a release throw, however, have a lot to do with connective tissue behavior, and so we unpack that. So there's a lot of information in this very short video. Also a little bit of a demo in there for you as well, so you can actually see some of the behaviors that we discuss. So thank you, Jordan. Question is going to help a lot of people. If you'd like to participate in a 15-minute consultation, please go to askbillhartman@gmail.com, askbillhartman@gmail.com. Please put 15-minute consultation in the subject line so I don't delete it. Please include your question in the email as well. Everybody have an outstanding Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow.
But my question is more in regards to fake chops and lateral lunges and
Fake
connective
chop.
tissue
Like a
behavior.
medicine ball thing?
Yeah,
Yep, I got
that
you.
stuff.
Yep.
When I think about like connective tissues and you're doing like a really quick movement, I
Yep.
think like stiffness, right? But you talked about utilizing that motion and utilizing that stiffness for the guts to kind of go into that space.
Yes, sir.
But when I think for like the Achilles, when I do like a quick fake drop down, it gets stiff, but I'm not getting that like the same connective tissue behavior I'm thinking of when I'm utilizing the guts to create, I guess, that expansion or stretch. Like, what is the difference? Because like I don't understand how you're getting the guts to go into that like space when you're creating stiffness when you're doing a really hard chop. Can you just
are you doing a release or are you doing a fake?
a fake?
Okay. Anytime, okay. The implement, okay, is the guts. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So wherever that implement goes, the guts are going to follow. So there's a slight delay because it's water, right? So if I go up like this, my body turns, my guts have a little bit of a delay, and then they follow. As I go into the chopping action, my body goes, there's a slight delay, and then there's the wave of the guts that follows. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I don't release the ball, I extend the duration of the slowdown. Oh, so there's the yield. You see it?
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was confused. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the difference between so this has to do with conservation of momentum. This is the physical principle. If I don't release, I alter the. So when you throw a ball, you project the ball in a direction, and the ball pushes back to you. But because you're bigger, the ball keeps going in that direction because the amount of velocity that's acquired from the throw, it has to be maintained for conservation of momentum, right? So momentum is always equal. So if I throw a medicine ball, the reason the medicine ball goes in that direction really, really fast is because I'm moving in the opposite direction very, very little, but I am moving in that direction. So it will stop me. So if I do a medicine ball throw into like a wall or something like that, as I release the ball, I get pushed back to a certain degree. That creates an overcoming connective tissue behavior because it's pushing back against me and I'm resisting it. Okay. If I fake it, I am prolonging the deceleration of me, which means that I will elongate the connective tissues to dampen and slow down. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you were doing like a diagonal medicine ball chop, okay, and you had a left Achilles problem that was really sensitive, and I wanted to recapture the yielding action on that Achilles, I would chop down in that direction, and I would dampen that, right? To teach those tissues to elongate, so teach them to accept force. That would be a great reason to do the fake throw, because if I slam the ball into the ground, that's me getting pushed back harder from the ground, which means that I would have an overcoming action of that Achilles, which is like me bouncing across the ground, which might be too sensitive. Do you see the difference?
Yep, absolutely.
So this is how you sequence things in the clinic, right? Is again, so your early representations are you taking energy from the ground, so it's coming distal to proximal. Okay, so a fake throw is more distal to proximal. A slam is more proximal to distal. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you for the clarification. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.